Hey guys, welcome back, Berner Brother Antiques. We got important news today about our exits at the Antique Center off I-70. So you gotta watch the video.
Like a flashing arrow, news flash.
So yeah, we had a phone call. Well, it wasn't even a phone call.
We saw the signs last Monday.
Last Monday, the sign said that basically our exit was going to be closed for Extravaganza. Can you imagine?
Exit closure.
Yeah.
It's like, what? What is this?
There's 52 weeks in a year. Hold on. Not that week.
So what was going on is I-70, which is a main road that's right in front of the Antique Center. It runs between the Antique Center and the fairgrounds. They were going to close down the Heart of Ohio exit during Extravaganza. And so, wow, you talk about getting nervous very quickly. We got very nervous very quickly. But we were able to get a hold of Josh. I'm going to let you take it over because you
Well, we got on the horn. You know, we called the state and we got a hold of the project manager. And the project manager, he was actually planning for Extravaganza, but he didn't realize how much it affects our exit. So talking with him, he got a hold of the people that are doing the work, and they are going to have at least one exit open, maybe both of them. So right now, if everything goes right, both exits will be open during Extravaganza.
Yeah.
Now, this week, a little different. This week, we're going to have one side closed and then the other side closed.
So what's going on is this week, what Josh is referring to is you're going to have to follow the signs on I-70.
Yes.
There's going to be road construction ramp closure signs out there, but just follow the signs. It's not a huge deal to get around.
Either loop, Jacob, is only a few minutes.
Yeah.
I mean, no matter which way you go, if you have to go to the exit prior or the exit after, either one of them will loop you back to the Antique Center. Everybody's got a Garmin at this point or GPS on their vehicles. So follow your GPS or the directions of the signs. They'll have it all there. You can get back to the Antique Center from either direction in probably, 6 or 8 minutes?
Or less.
Yeah, so it's not much.
If you're actually planning it in, it might take you an extra minute or two if you know about the closure before you get to it. Take the exit before, and then just follow. It's going to cost you an extra minute or two. Not much time. But so come on out this week, especially because this is restock week. All week it will be restocking at the Heart of Ohio. I mean, just so many dealers have been coming in with such great stuff. I just had a dealer last night send me photos. And I don't know if he's going to have the stuff there for Extrava or not, but the best collection of slot machines and like all kinds of great vending machines. It's amazing stuff.
And it came from the real deal, right? Didn't you say it came from out west?
It came from Las Vegas, literally a collection out of Las Vegas.
Slot machines from Vegas.
I'm hoping we get them in, so we'll see.
Hopefully they lost the keys and they couldn't get them open until they get
but really cool though is like Josh literally I don't know if he slept for 2 days trying to get all this worked out for you guys, but he was like, we're not letting that happen. We got to get hold of the state. We got to make some phone calls and call in.
Yeah, they're definitely trying to work with us.
Yeah.
So I know they plan their projects out a year at a time. So I mean, they're pushing some things around for us, and we really appreciate that as well.
Yep. So
they had said they had planned on closing the exit at the fairgrounds.
Yes.
And they realized, we can't do that. So
can you imagine Extravaganza with that exit closed?
Oh my gosh,
that would be good.
Yeah, and they usually help us out during extravs as well. They'll put signs out that will tell you, watch for slow traffic, event ahead, all of those things. So they know exactly what we're talking about as to how busy those exits get.
The good thing is they said by the 13th, everything will be open back to normal.
Yes.
That is their plan.
That's their plan, unless something goes haywire.
Sideways or haywire.
Which we are in the monsoon season of Ohio, it seems like. So.
Yeah, it's the rainy season.
It's been the rainy season.
It's rained every day.
Man, it's been one of these, I think last week's just been one of those trying weeks where there was just like hurdles and stuff constantly we had to work through all week long. And then,
for sure.
Yeah, just encourage you guys out there. We talk about this a lot on our channel is make sure you're living in the moment in the day. Because you don't know when you're going to get another day.
Yeah.
When is the last one you're going to have, right? I mean, it's crazy.
Deal with your tasks at hand, but don't get too wrapped up in them. And I know that I have failed at that miserably most days.
Yep.
So really trying to change that and be better at it,
Well, because
enjoy the moments, enjoy the days,
we
enjoy
find
the people you're
ourselves
around.
most days we're preparing for another day.
Yeah.
I mean, that's usually what we're doing in the day. Now, sometimes we have days that run into the day that we prepared for. like Extrav coming up. We were doing a lot of preparing for that day. But the journey along the way is enjoy that. Enjoy the fun part of that. Maybe you're getting stuff ready. Maybe you're marking stuff. Maybe you're trying to figure out what to take, or maybe you're trying to figure out what to buy. But you're preparing for another day. But have fun in that too.
Yeah, enjoy those moments.
Enjoy those moments. Heck yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Well, it's been an exciting week. I mean, just like I said, ups and downs and sideways stuff. We've had my dad's sister had passed away last week. We're going to do a funeral this week. We had a birth announcement last week, and then we had other stuff going on in the family I don't really want to talk about on here. But it's just been one of those trying weeks. And what reminds me of this, though, every stage of life, Jimmy has always just said, make sure you don't think ahead and live for the next one. Like, live in the one you're in. Every stage, whether you're a young mom and you have kids out there and it seems like, oh my gosh, when are these kids going to grow up? Nah, enjoy it. They're going to go fast, okay? They're going to grow up really fast.
Don't wish it away.
Don't wish it away. And if you're if you got high school kids and they're going, Josh is in that stage right now, his last kids in high school, like, go enjoy it, be a part of it, experience it, like thrive in that. A little bit older, you got kids that are starting young lives. Like right now, our families are growing. Our kids are having kids. It's okay. Live in that moment. Don't wish it all away. Don't wait for 2, 3, 4 years to do something. If you're planning a trip or you're wanting to do something, just go for it, man. Life is too short not to enjoy it. Right?
Well, yeah, absolutely.
Those are the successes of life. Once you figure that out, those are the things that you do live for.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the other stuff is part of it, but
yeah. And you guys that are out there and you're resellers, you're buying, you're selling, you especially those that are full time in this business, you get to see a lot of life changing happening. I mean, that's who we deal with. A lot of these states and stuff. There's always life change stuff happening, we talk about this all the time. In this industry, we get to be a light right here, right now, where we are. And when you interact with people, don't just dismiss that. Try and slow down. Try and hear them. Try and understand who they are and where they're coming from. And we find, Josh, with most of these states we handle, the people, especially if they're an older group selling their collection or something off, not really an estate. They haven't really passed away. When I say estate, I'm not saying the past people, but just people that we deal with that are older. They want their stuff to go back into someone's hands who's going to appreciate it.
Yeah.
And you find that out when you just slow down and talk to them. Mm-hmm. And so I just challenge you guys out there. You're buying, you're selling. It's so easy just to go to the next item and go. Slow down. Talk to the folks you've become friends with and check in on them. See how they're doing. How they're doing.
Well, sometimes, Jacob, when I buy something, I flash back and I wonder where this has been. Like, who's used this? What house has this been in? Or whose hands has this been in? And like yesterday, we bought some skillets, and I was reminiscing about that kind of myself. Like, bought an old Griswold. Like, whose hands has this been in? Who used this? Someone used this back in the day.
Yeah.
Was it a chuck wagon? I mean, I don't know. It's kind of cool to think about.
I was just looking at some of our questions from last week. I'm going to try and answer a couple of these because I did that video yesterday with Noah graduating med school. I mean, that was a long, hard task. 20 years of schooling. We realized that Lucas has been alive the same amount of time that Noah's been in school. That's crazy. So he said, you've been to school my whole life.
Yep.
20 years, but he's a doctor now. So he's a doctor.
Yeah,
We're so excited.
Yeah.
But there was a lot of questions on where's he going to go and what's he going to do. So he's going to be a pediatrician at Dayton Children's. And so he's very, very excited about that. Pediatrician at Dayton Children's. I just wanted to make sure I shared that. That was a big question by several people is, where's he doing his residency? And that's local. So he actually doesn't even have to move. He can stay in the same house.
That's a big deal.
It's huge.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, and when you go get matched, you don't know. I mean, they're going to tell you where you're going. And
it's just like the NFL draft. You get drafted. Wherever you go, you go.
Yeah.
That was a crazy, that was an exciting moment, though.
I think everyone's super proud of him sticking with something like that. Talk about a long-term goal and plan. Wow. That's sticking with it.
Yeah.
20 years.
Some other folks had some questions on there I was trying to find, but I can't figure out where they're at now. I'll try and recall a couple things to work through. Some comments on where some of the furniture and was coming from. I showed a video yesterday that had a really cool sideboard. It's probably like European, more than likely like Belgian or French. But don't really have any estate history on that. That was a question that was asked. So, guys, we really do try and answer those questions. So keep asking them, and I'll try and answer them just as I go through my daily videos and I read a question. I'll often just talk about the question that was asked in my video. So it's not necessarily a set time like this, but it's more of a, hey, someone asked a question yesterday, and here's
Was
whatever.
it one of ours? The side one?
No. One of the gentleman that has all the rugs brought in some really great furniture.
Yes, he did. I saw it down there.
Yeah,
cool. 5 or 6 pieces in there now that are
cool.
But one of the questions is this one, though. This one's about George. And so Dagny and Kate and I are working on putting together a fundraiser for George. And we really want to help him. I will have more information on that, on what we are going to do from what we are going to sell and stuff, probably in the next few days. So if you keep watching the videos, Lucas called me this morning and said, hey, I just got the graphics in from Kate, but we are set for Monday in a week at 5:30. And I think that is the 13th. Is that Monday in a week, the 13th?
I can tell you.
I'm pretty sure that's the 13th.
Monday the 13th.
Yeah, but we're going to do a 3-section show where Kate and Lucas...
Monday's the 12th.
The 12th. Okay. Let me see if it's uploaded yet. Let's see if Lucas got it listed. Yes, it's called Just for George. So our part will be on 5/12 at 5:30. And if you go to our whatnot, so if you're familiar with George the Antique Nomad, incredible, just influencer in the antiques industry on YouTube specifically. So if you're watching this, you probably all do know George. And what we're going to do is a fundraiser for George. He's got some medical needs. He's fighting some stuff right now, and we're the community is kind of pulling together, and we're going to have a fundraiser. So that fundraiser is going to start, I'm pretty sure, at 5 o'clock with Kate first, and then we'll go second, and we'll raid into each other, and then we'll go on over to Dagny. And I'll have more info on that coming up. We just got the, let me show you, right here it is. George, there he is. I just got the text from Kate, and we just got it uploaded. Kate's the one that's kind of helping us put all that together. So follow that bug. I appreciate you, Kate, so much for your friendship, and especially with George. He's been here at my house. We've been on house calls together. George is just an incredible mind in the antiques industry, and he just shares it so openly. So
phenomenal knowledge.
Yeah.
I mean, he's so cool to listen to.
Very much.
There's not a piece you can't pick up that he don't know something about.
Yeah.
that's the awesome thing.
So we're gonna do a fundraiser. So I'm asking you guys to join us. It will be on our Whatnot channel. So Berner Brother Antiques on Whatnot. Now there is a GoFundMe page already out there for George, and we'll have some more of that info. As this week comes on, especially the day of our event that we're gonna do to help him raise some funds. So. We got some really cool ideas we're working through, and hopefully I'll have some stuff listed on there. That'll be some pre-listed items. There's going to be some pretty cool things that we're going to offer just to help him out. So keep that in mind.
That's cool. Yeah, I mean, George probably told me where my phone was made, who made it.
He knows everything, doesn't he?
He knows a lot.
Yeah, pretty cool guy. Okay, so with that, Extravaganza Week is only a week away. So next Monday starts Extrav Week. If you're traveling to Springfield, Ohio to buy antiques, you're going to Extravaganza, we invite you personally. Come out and see us. We'll be there pretty much every day all week. The only day I will not be there is Thursday. I'll be there. I'll just be working. But outside of Thursday,
you'll be in the other part.
I'll be in my little office hitting buttons.
In his office, yeah, doing what he does. Choop, choop, choop.
Now the Burners.com sale is every Thursday, and so I'll be heading that up on Thursday. But outside of Thursday, I'll be there after the show, after our auction's over. It's just going to be a really crazy week at the heart of Ohio. And I'm telling you right now, if you were here last fall in September, the place looks different. It does not look the same. You're going to be blown away by the quality increase, like the amount of volume that's in the buildings, and not just quality, but quantity. It has got so much stuff in there, and our dealers are stepping up. They're bringing fresh merchandise in. So every day right now, we're getting 50 dealers a day coming in and restocking, just loading the bins up, loading their booths up.
Everybody's ready for a great extravaganza. That's why I think it's going to be a great extravaganza.
Yeah.
Well, it's so many people gearing and just excited for it, and it's like, let's go.
Well, it seems like it's been forever since the extravaganza, the last one. It was
a long winter.
Well, we're still hanging on. Goodness, it's chilly. It was 48 degrees yesterday.
Yeah,
but it's supposed to be really nice this weekend, even.
Yeah,
It's supposed to be really nice. So we can't wait for that.
We got another day of rain here. So hopefully that'll
couple more days of rain, yeah.
So guys, we invite you out for the Extravaganza. If you come out, it's your first visit, then you say it's your first visit, tell any of us or Janet and say, hey, it was my first time here. Jacob said he would buy us lunch. So we'll all buy you lunch. It doesn't matter. Any one of us will. If it's your first visit out, just tell us. And we'd love to buy you lunch. Come to the heart of Ohio. I'm telling you right now, you're not going to regret it. It is the most impressive antique center in the country. Matter of fact, I've been up to a lot of places around the world buying antiques. I've never seen anything like the Heart of Ohio Antique Center. 1 mile under Roche. That is unbelievable. 122,000 square foot, over 700 vendors, 1,000 booths and showcases, and they are loaded. We expanded last year too. We got the outside stuff going on. We're working on some other things. A lot of stuff always in the works. We're always planning and moving forward. So you got to come experience the Heart of Ohio. It's like nothing else anywhere in the world. So
yeah, you say that, and then just last week I met a couple different people that had come from different parts of the country, and I asked them. I said, when they come in, they introduce themselves, and I said, hey, before you leave, I want to know what you think, an honest opinion. And before they leave, then they find you and they're like, this is the best one I've ever been in.
Yeah.
It's absolutely amazing. There's so much stuff here. We know we didn't see it all, but there's so much stuff here. And it's kind of neat to hear that, because if it wasn't, we want to know.
Yeah.
Because we want to know how we can fix it, how we can make it better, how we can do things to. But yeah, they really enjoyed the experience.
Well, we had a great staff meeting last week. Our staff is geared up. They're ready for you. We're excited. So come out and see us, guys. Be blessed out there. Don't forget, live in the moment. If nothing else out of this video, you got live in the moment. Enjoy where you're at and what you're doing every day. Don't get in a hurry for tomorrow because we have today. So live in it. All right, blessings out there, guys. We'll see you later.
See you, folks.